Shalom, shalom, shalom. Okay, let's get back to it. See what's going on. See if we start. 7 minutes? God damn. We ain't been on 7 minutes. 4, 5, 10, 15 seconds. Whatever it is, I hope we rolling. Okay, I hope we rolling. I hope we rolling, folks. You know I had to go get my motherfucking addiction. Yeah. Fucking nicotine. America's next breast poison next to syphilis and smallpox. God damn, I tell you, the motherfuckers be busy poisoning. You ever wonder why they call us Indians or Indians and shit? Indian, number 9. Perfect. Going down New York Transit line. See? Black sheeps. All black sheeps in the family. That's their ancestors telling we ain't with that shit. What's up, folks? We back. The fuck is this one called again? Jesus, Isa, Joshua, they all means he saved. They all mean he is salvation. Now when we get into who he is or who he isn't, compared to what he did over here and what they did messing with he, like myself, I would experience, like yourself, some similar shit when I read the book. And there's a thing called the Book of Life. Now, I don't know about you, because they call me the old guy in the felt over gang in the hood. Hey, when that came across my head, when I got that little bit of news that the narcotics see me as Mudfoot in the hood, and not some motherfucking wannabe old ass crack dealer and wannabe let me teach the children while I'm selling poison to their mama with my dick in their daddy's hands. When I'm broke, I gotta ask their daddy for a double up while I'm on my knees rubbing his balls. And I gotta kill somebody because I don't want nobody to know that I had his balls all in my ears like, if I never just let that his balls just get on my cheekbone, his dick might end up in my mouth. That part. At some part, you gotta say, you know what? Your man and your version of manhood and man and womanhood is like too close to my face. And yeah, it's not good. For some reason you end up with jism on your face. You're like, what's that? What's that on his face? Yeah. And you have a whole bunch of makeup on too. You're like, yeah, you've been fucking. Or you fucked over and now you pissed off. I know about too much sex or put you in confusion. Because you don't know if you're happy or sad or upset. Happy and sad equals upset. I ain't mad. I ain't sad. I'm just upset. I was thinking about ticked off, like dogs, ticks off, and you still like, damn. this. You never went over that motherfucker's crib. I keep telling myself every time you fuck with that nigga, something always fuck up. And the main fuck up is you lose everything. You already lost 2 cars, motherfucker. And all your clothes, probably twice. Man. I stopped keeping count. But now I'm like, we get too old to do this. I ain't not up like, man, fuck this. My easy come hard as motherfucker. I don't know about body else shit. But enough about my dumb ass moves. Let's get into the scholarship and discussion. The Celtic slaves sailed west to Iceland. So my question is, what is a Celtic? Because somewhere somebody said that either the Celts came to Ireland or Ireland came to the Celts. And somewhere there were some fair-skinned people who ruled that land. And so it would make sense, according to this witch's report. Let me go back. And while I'm waiting for that, while this Celtic dragon and cross and what looks like the witch's what you would say triune type pattern. Now I would say, what would be the difference? Well, according to my personal vision, there was a red dragon, a black dragon, and now I have to find the gold. This colored dragon right here. It's on the screen. I have to find this colored dragon. Now, I don't know if the knowledge of all dragons become whatever, but nonetheless, something comes out of here when all 4 dragons balls, not 8. But if there's 4 dragons with 2 eyes, then the Dragon Balls must be the knowledge of the whole Tree of Life riddle. That's just something to think about. Because I'm thinking about Daniel, but more or less the dream of Joseph when he seen the sun, the moon, and the stars, which means Father, Son, Mother, Moon, and their stars is his siblings, their children. And because the one that they're bowing down to is a servant, and the bowing down to the servant is just to show the servant their appreciation for their service. AKA, be a servant of servants. But somebody took him as being a slave, on his knees, changed, hit a nigga in the back of his head with a hammer, and say, hey, this is my aunt. This is my religion. This is... our civilization that was on the planet first. And when I put on the head of this, or I put on the body of that, or I take up an element of this or that, or call it alchemy and put it in a school, so when I kill you for no reason, that's basically what murder is no reason. Somewhere in history, somebody say, well, this God did it, or that, or these people condoned it, and this, damn, that motherfucking road is wide of people who happily run down that bitch. So those who have ears, let them hear, let them have mind, let them have a mind to comprehend, let them have a heart, let them investigate for their own souls. So, back, since Celtic is not up, I don't believe, okay, here we go. Let's hide that. Who are the ancestors of the Celtics? Alexa, who are the ancestors of the Celtics?
From thehoopsonline.com. The name Celtics refers to Boston's Irish-American population. Many Irish believe they are ancestors of the ancient Druid people called the Celts.
Okay. Now, do this. Druids and Isa. Watch this. Whew. Druids and Isa. Our Druids, Isa. Watch this. Magnificent information. In the Holy Quran, the name for Jesus is Isa. According to the Quran, Jesus is Isa. Let's check into that. Alright. Alright. I see. Oh, that's fucked up. I said I gotta read it to y'all. Let me see what we do here. Okay. We blow him up. Let's see what the man said. I'm 50 should get y'all to read that. Let's see. The screen say. See what the screen say. Damn. Wish there was a way to slide that motherfucker another way. Alright. Now, this is this came up on So Fucking Time. Wow. I'm fucking stoked. I am fucking stoked. This page here reveals everything I've been telling you. Right here. Time out. Need the whole thing. Oh, put my shit right here. God damn. Hold on, bro. Come on, this one. Shit. I'm waiting. Shit. God. Oh no, I don't want that. trying to say this without all y'all on my shit. Alright, back to this. Now, it says, and you notice he has what we just said. Who is Yeshurun? You got Yasu, Isa used by Arab Muslims, or Yasu used by Arab Christians. The Arabic name for Jesus is either Isa, used by Arab Muslims, or Yasu, used by Arab Christians. Now, what if Yasu is Arab Muslim and Isa is Arab Christian? You see where we're going? Isa magic, like we have Black Jesus magic. So now we have an Arabic Isa and we have a Black Isa. We have an Arabic Jesus. We have a Black Jesus. So now we have a white and black Arab, Christian, and Islamic, and they all have denominations like an octopus or whatever to throw the way around the world to make sure that when they put their hand of God out on your ass, they'll tell you the ignorance of the law is no excuse. Read that carefully if you can. I doubt it. But what I'm going to do is do the best that I can to make sure y'all see this shit for yourself. And you should be able to see Celtic language pretty good after a couple of seconds. Let me see. I'm hoping. I gotta put it on 300 beans. That's gonna be a lot. Let me see. And you still can't read that shit. Hold on, y'all. It gotta be expanding because it's small on my screen. Okay, here it comes. Wow. That was a long time, folks. Damn, that was a long time. Let me cover this up real quick. Okay. You can see some of it then. Alright, let me get that out your way. Get this in there real quick. Now look at the different names. But here's the kicker. right here. Christian Druid. See where Isa come from in Arabs? Where's your Druid at? Celtic languages. So these witches had Hebrew, Muslim, people as slaves. And the last name they used to enslave us is Isis, derived from the Greek Isis, which derived from the Aramaic, which would be the Persian Yeshua. Because remember, the nations got together under Yeshurun, the fat guy, the fathead, the one who was waxed fat. Let's get Yeshurun on the case. Yeshurun, we gotta holler at you. We got a bone to pick with Yeshurun. And these, with their Celtic slaves, sailed west to Iceland. So these Celtics were Hebrews and Ishmaelites who were sold into slavery. How we know? Because they went west with they niggas that you never heard of. You don't know the fuck they did to them with all that snow? AKA, eat these niggas. And put them on ice. And when they first ate a nigga, they said, oh, we cool. When they found out that they could eat the slave, Jesus was right on time. With my blood, I sacrificed this nigga. Let my bread be the body of this nigga. Cut off his hands and feet so he don't run or grab on his shit. Cut his head off while his heart's still beating. Put it in the cup, and there's your holy grail. As long as you can get the organs in the blood of these people, and to take their heart out and put in our God, who died for who? Our sins. What's our sin? Well, for one, we weren't familiar with the moon because we pale skin, so we don't like the sun off top. But since we found other people who like the moon, we started getting in bed with these motherfuckers, called the Greco-Persians and Ashkenazis and other dark Jews, and some of the early Celtics that got caught, how they became slaves in the first place, started to fuck around when God told them don't fuck with across the Caucasus Mountains. There's an Islamic story about 3 birds that got caught and one got away to tell what happened. I guess one bird, meaning it could be a couple, because there's 2 wings to a bird. I guess these motherfuckers went to Iceland. So it would make sense for them to kill a black Aramaic Hebrew high priest Jesus for dinner, or drink his blood, eat his dick balls, I don't know, or coochie. Because it's always the virgin, blood, sperm, blood. Sex, exchanging of what? Bodily fluids. The only thing between life and death is busting a fucking nut. Because you live and die at the exact same time. And now I think I'll whack my chicken enough to know that. Like, damn, we're killing myself. I thought I was done doing that in other ways, you know. Just something for somebody to think about. Let's go to the top. Ever since Babylon, or Babylonians, how we know, because we got Christ, or Christ, Greek, Latin, Hebrew, and obviously Arabic, or Arabic. And each of the religions will contain a multitude of something, but nonetheless, medical psychologists. And that wrote down by itself. Roroy.net. Fleming Richard. Clinical medical psychologist. And neurologist. Neuropathologist. See if I can get the rest of his attributes. The bottom of the screen would be nice. If I could, I would try. Shit. Nope, I guess at this magnitude, they're like, no. Should be blind, I guess. So you got the Quran and the Bible, the name for Jesus, Christian. So now we understand that Jesus is in Islam and in the Bible. And according to the word Muslim, it simply means, in translation, if you just say that in any language, it would necessarily just mean it would literally just mean to submit. To submit is another form of it is what it is. And nobody asked a question about what it is that you submit to. And what is it? What is it that you submit to? That's an okay question. And a sentence is logical. and it has no limits to what answer it receives. Pick any answer you want and throw it at it. That's what happens. All it's going to do is demand the truth. And you have to answer that when you talk to certain men. Actually, to a man, period. What is it that you submit to? And according to the Holy Bible, Quran, and since Babylon, they've all come up with one name, Jesus. Look at that. So they're the same thing. Everything else you can take out of it. There's nothing else to discuss. The details is on the screen. Now, they submit to the teachings of who Jesus is. The Bible submits to the teachings of what Jesus did. So, what's the oath? In the Bible, we swear to what Jesus did. And in the Quran, we submit to what Jesus is. According to this, a teacher and rabbi, high priest, king in traditional Islam. And it's definitely in Christians. So now there should not be a Christian Islam war about anything. That is a delusion. That is a lie. That is confusion. That is witchcraft in itself. A death cult. Let's go down according to this psychology, because ever since Babylon, perhaps before. We ain't to go to more. It says arguments, differences of interpretation. So we got to do that. Why? Because the clinical medical psychologists and neuropologists. This is an issue when you are out in public and it's a zoo, and you have to understand zoology and how to acknowledge another zoologist. Because the concrete jungle and other types of forests and matrices are real. So now we understand the psychology, the medical, the clinical, and the neuro, as in brain, right? Difference, interesting similarities between the same different Christ, Greek, Latin, usual, and then we go into the new Hebrew, new Arabic, and the new Celtics, because they went west to Iceland to do some magic. Because all three have the Magi leaving the east. Because they talk to who? Esau. Jesus. Who the magicians, astrologers, came to see in quote-unquote Idumea, switched into Judea, where Canaan land, and where the Moabites, Moorish Americans, have sworn an oath of who? Canaan, who is the seed and bloodline and always blooded into the Babylonian culture and the existence of the way of life. End of that argument. We have the connection because the medical, clinical, psychologists, and neurologists have just put it all on the table for you guys, since I've been telling y'all guys for years. So now you have a little clinical, medical, psychologist, and neuro who says that Jose Omar Weathers is not crazy. Now, before you try to send me to prison or jail and say that I am falsifying records and documents and copying people's shit and lying because I'm a wizard and I do black spells on people and shit like that, you must start with this doctor at drrory.net. Words. Cause, disease. New. And if this is anything younger than 15 years, then he have had to have indulged or come across some of my work and confirmed it with this. Because I taught a class on plaque on the brain, like plaque on your teeth. And it is a clinical, medical, psychological issue that causes mental rot, like it rots your teeth. Slowly but surely. And don't let them drill something into your mentality. Understand it's mentality as in totality. Drill a hole in your monkey ass and pour this down you. Will come again the end days knowing damn well they don't want to see a high priest king. Neither one of these two. Because both Holy Bible and Quran will have to be rewritten. And lo and behold, they mention the three Magi's, right? That's from the east. So also Magi or Magus, which used to refer to Druids. Or temple wise man who derived from Druid, which means God. And God has three parts. So the magic of the three parts. So we'll go here. The magic of these Celtics and their teaching of the New Testament, because three Magi means magic. Magus, magicians, and we have this footage to prove that. Let's squeeze that in here. So we make sure we get the facts of where the Magi, Druid, Celtic, which means God, is 3 in 1.
The society they set up on Iceland was rooted firmly in their native heritage.